And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, you might be asking yourself, why am I still in the base? I thought we were working on nuclear. Well, I'm getting there. What I want to do is use, top tier stuff to make nuclear, so it's, I need fewer machines. There are several recipes that I'm going to need manufacturers for, so I want to be able to make these. Well, as you can see, they require batteries. And that is why I have a line of sulfur right in here. And it came from the area, let's see, up in here somewhere. Yeah, right up in here is where we have the gunpowder. And so I just ran a line, a Mark 6 line of sulfur down here. Now, I doubt we're going to need that much. But to start us off, we are going to want a decent amount of space here, because these are going to be pretty hefty. Of course, we can't build. Well, maybe we could. Well, we could maybe build the Mark IIs, but I don't know if that's worth. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know how many batteries we're going to need or how fast they're going to craft. So let's look. Let's see here. Computer, none of that. Batteries. So it needs alclad, wire, sulfur, and plastic, all of which we have in this general area, which is why I picked it. Wire should be easy. Sulfur is here, plastic is here, and alclad is, all that stuff is right over there. And look at that, we even have wire right there. If I wanted to, I could go crazy on the wire. This thing is already 120 a minute. This thing is using only 45 a minute, meaning we have a lot of remaining wire to go. 30, 60 plus 45, that's cutting it close, but that's even a Mark 1. I could beef that up. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take this down. Oh, autosave. You just are the bane of my existence. Okay, we're going to then request alclad and what is it? Plastic from over here. Alclad is, oh, look at that, plastic and alclad, right? Oh no, those are those things. Alclad is right here. Okay. So 1, 2 on top of that. So that's alclad right there. So let's get a splitter on you. And then this one up here is plastic. So let's get a splitter over there. And I want to... I hear something walking behind me. Growlies. Hey, Growlies. Come here. Where did you go? Boink. That never gets old. Oh, I hear another growly. I see a tail. Beautiful. Okay, back to what we were doing. We got growly distracted here. All right. That one's ready to go. I think, what was that? Mark II? Mark II sounds good. Mark II down to there. And this guy, he can branch up to there. Good, good, good. So alclad comes over. And as does that. Now we just need other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we want to line these up. Right about here. And here. I'm going 5 high. Okay, because I'm not going to use the bottom one. I'm going to use the top 4. All right, so these are already... Man, this is like perfect. Look at that. That was a wire. That I don't need. That can become sulfur, which is exactly the height that sulfur is at. Number 3. Crazy. That worked out better than I ever could have hoped. That's a Mark 4, so might as well Mark 4 it up. That's a Mark 2. Okay. You can go... Oh, I need a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this a good spot? Oh, how about right in the middle? And that should be able to come across. That's the third one up. Yeah, third one up. Right there. Come across this way. That Mark 4 can come across this way. And these Mark 2s come across here as well. Now we just need those other stubs. Let's take that one out since there's already a belt there and I don't want to accidentally click on it. You go to there. You go to there. You go over to... Oh, oh, what? Like that. All right, so these, we're going to want some power. Let's line her up with this power pole. Like so. Okay. Now for the challenging part is getting all this stuff. Oh, let's double check this really quick. Yeah, Mark 2s are fine pretty much all the way around. Not a big deal. And we'll be using some of that plastic that we added to the system here. All right, so you and finally you. And let's add one to you. And you. All right, now let's get rid of the seams here. Especially this little itty bitty one here. Like that. Mark 2s go across. This goes across the other way. And this goes across this way. Alright, let's just dump some materials in here. You and you. Wire is fine. Let's put some alkylate in there just to sort out my thing here. Alright, now we have... Let's do Mark 2s all the way across. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's off. How did I get that so far off? Wow. And that is why we leave a little bit of a gap, you know, to allow for those inconsistencies. Okay, let's go check our wire here. Gotta remember, I turned off the deuterium supply into here. This is down to 52. Let's give you the deuterium I had on me because I don't want to deal with it. Alright, now the output for these basically need to store. We don't need to store like the huge storage. Industrial storage is probably going to be plenty. And I don't anticipate needing too many of these. Not a splitter. Alright, you go there. Batteries! Yay! Is it making 3 at a time? It does. It makes 3 at a time. Sweet. 20 sulfur, 37.5 per minute. So how many batteries does it take to make the Mark IIIs? 10 batteries. The other thing I might want to do, I'm probably going to need to beef up the concrete that we have down here. But I think with our first 10 batteries, and we have them, I want to go down to the heavy frame maker, which is this one here. Because we are using heavy frames like they're going out of style. Alright, I don't want to mess with too much here. Oh, that's okay. It is what it is. Because, I mean, if we double this speed, that's going to require 40, yeah, roughly 40, 41, 42 concrete a minute. And we don't have that over here. Oh my god. We have this little guy doing his best. So 44 concrete a minute is going to be at least 15, 30, probably 4 of these. We're going to turn this guy off. Let's grab some concrete just to get him working here. You, sir. How about even faster? Reasons. I want to empty this out. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need a Mark III or a Mark IV here. I mean, a Mark IV might be, it's going to be massive overkill. I might do a Mark III. Let's go and plan for a Mark III. I need another one of these. Okay, let's go production minor Mark III. I have all of the other ingredients I need for that. I'm a little low on pipe somehow. But as you saw a couple episodes ago, we have lots of pipe. How's this doing now? Look at that, 30. We got 3 more things worth. In just that short amount of time. Alright, so you are short on pipe. Let's eke out a little bit more out of there. Now, these are all empty, so we can get rid of all these. And I want to make sure to line this up perfectly again. So it's going to double the draw of modular frames. We're going to go up to 14 modular frames per minute demand. And we are producing 5, 10, 15 modular frames per minute. So we're still going to be net positive. And yeah, this whole area hasn't been touched. I haven't done any sort of finagling there. Could easily start leveling all that stuff up. But when I deconstruct this, I just don't want to have my inventory fill with miscellaneous gubbins. So I have some of these to put away. It seems every time a big update or something comes out for the game, all my monsters respawn. All my flora respawns. This is weird. All right, last one. Let's use some power. Power. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, it doesn't apply. Whoops. None of that. So we're going to bump this up. This is going to double. It's going to become, what, 5.6 heavy frames a minute? Which isn't bad. And I'm hoping... I'm going to put a marker here and here. That'll be my corner marker. And... done. And take you away. Otherwise I won't be able to put it in the same spot. Grab you. And manufacture Mark III, please. Right there, I believe. Okay, and then heavy frame. Where be you? Why can't I? Why can't I? Oh, this is okay. 3. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yep, it was this one. All right, so 67.5 steel pipe per minute. We got that in spades. 41 concrete, that's what we're working on at the moment. Okay, so we want, first of all, let's dump some miscellaneous stuff in here. I really don't need so much of that. Let's get, so we use Mark II across the board. Mark II sounds good. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Okay. Mark II. Am I out? Oh, wow. Wow. Where am I going? Trying to do this like efficiently and fast, but all right. Concrete is being loaded in. No power. Oh yeah. Power would be good. let's grab those. That was my corner marker. And you can go right into there. 110 megawatts, people. 110 megawatts. Crazy amount of power. Imagine overclocking this. Like 200% overclock on this would be like 300 or 400 megawatts just for this one machine. It's enough to power like 1,000 houses for a while. It's a lot of power. All right. 32 seconds. So now we are at 5.6 parts per minute. Now we just got to think about concrete as this slowly drains out. How are we doing on heavy frames? I can get some more there. Yeah, we are really low on heavy frames. So everything else is catching up. Good, good, good. We have ample amounts of steel pipe. I'm not worried about that. But let's go over here. Whoa. Okay, you can come with me. And let's see what a Mark III here. Why? Okay. About the best as I'm gonna get here. 120 parts. So we need at least 4 of these crafters. 15, 30, 40. 3 would work, but 4 would be even better. So 4 times 45. Well, 2 times 45 is 90. So that's going to be 180 limestone a minute that we're going to need out of here. What is that? Oh, that's exactly one of those. Okay, good. So I actually want to... Actually, can I... Oh, I guess I can. I was going to redo that, but we could actually get this done. Instead of having 4 machines, have 2 level 2s. Or level 3s, I mean, sorry. Okay, and then a logistics splitter here. So this is going to be concrete. Where's concrete? Material, minerals. There we go. Concrete. No. Concrete. So 90, 90, 180. Perfect. Which means we need at least a level 2 coming in here. And let's just go whole hog here and something like that. Power, power, and drop you. Beautiful. And a little bit of juice for you. This baby is up to 57 megawatts. That's beautiful. Oh, I need to put the output of these, obviously. I wasn't worried about running out, and this had quite a big buffer in it. So, what is this? 30 a minute? Yeah, so Mark IIs are going to be just fine. And since it's split, it's supplying it just in time. You can see 5, 6, oh, there, 4, 5, 6, oh, there, yeah, see, it's just in time to process that. All right, so concrete is taken care of. We have just doubled the amount of heavy frames that we are making. which is beautiful because we are using them like candy. Other things that we might be able to squeeze out, there's really not much else at the moment that I am desperate in need of. Let's go up and grab some batteries, and then next time, next episode, we'll have the ability to really go crazy. There's a bunch. Can I split like 2 off to grab like an even 50? No! 2. There. So now we have enough for like 15 of these Mark III manufacturers. Of course, they ain't cheap with the other ingredients either. Supercomputers and all that kind of stuff. We have a good supply of those. I was just mostly worried about the batteries. All right. So next episode, we will start pushing towards nuclear processing and power. No idea, like nuclear power plant. Look at this beast. Thing is huge. I think it uses 1 fuel every 5 minutes, give or take. So we'll have to consider that. And figure out what we're going to do with the waste. No, there's been no comments regarding the waste. So I don't know what people are wanting. Boing. Doesn't he drop something? He doesn't drop. He's just like a big giant bouncy ball. Anyway, they just get in the way. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some math, figure out like what we can do, what our limit is gonna be, all that kind of jazz. Figure out what our production is gonna look like. I have to sort of dial it backwards down from, because we have virtually unlimited amounts of uranium mining. It's just going to be a limit on, you know, how much that train can actually move at a time. That's the big limitation, the throughput of that train. So yeah, it'd be nice to like plan for all, you know, 12,000 a minute uranium coming out of there, but that's crazy talk right now. I want to get our power up and running. And once it is, I can tear down that coal area and maybe use that coal area for nuclear waste reprocessing, because there's water out there, there's some ingredients out there. Not sure exactly what mod. I mean, I could just get the cheat mod that just voids it, but I'm assuming you guys don't want to see that. So there's the PureX mod that is pretty involved in reprocessing the waste. I think there's one other one. I haven't looked into it at all, though. So let me know in the comments if you want me to spend time working on reprocessing, or if you want to just see how obscenely big the base can get and how, you know, what sort of production we can get. You know, can we get 10 turbo motors a minute? Like, what are some production goals you think I should strive for in this solo game? All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.